My name is Ernest, popularly known as Quables. I'm a model, I'm an entrepreneur, I'm an actor, and I'm an athlete. So basically that. I'm 23 years of age. I'm a Quables. I have 3 sisters. Yeah. And I'm the firstborn in my family. I've been to a lot of schools. I started schooling in New Hope. I'm sure a lot of people don't even know I went to that school. And in New Hope, it was, I had to leave New Hope because my lifestyle towards New Hope was very, very, I don't know how to even explain it. So at the time I was coming back from school and then I was wearing my singlet and I had moved my uniform and put it on my shoulder. And my grandmother actually explained to my parents that this is how, every day when I'm coming home, this is how I come. So they said, okay, then if that's the case, then they have to change my school because because of the people that I'm actually surrounding myself with. So I changed my school and I went to Bishop Bowers. And I completed primary JSS in Bishop Bowers. And from Bishop Bowers, I went to Presec Legon. From Presec Legon, I went to KNST. So I just completed KNST. I started modeling right after secondary school. I stayed online so many times looking for modeling agencies to join. And then I found one and I don't want to mention their name because of certain reasons. I found one, I contacted them. So I went for the forms to fill to join that agency. And when I read the rules of that, or regulations of that agency, can you believe that they say if you actually get hurt during rehearsals, you have to take care of yourself. So, and I didn't understand why I have to take care of myself when this agency is the one who's actually supposed to take care of me. So I tried not to sign that contract. And from that time, that's when I said I'm not going to join any agency, I'm going to do freelance. So I started modeling as a freelance model, and it was really, really difficult trying to get photographers to take me, and then most of them mentioning prices and all that. So it was really difficult. I didn't know how to go about it until I entered KNUST. And in KNUST there was a fashion show called KNUST Fashion Week. And they had already, that fashion week, they had already selected models for that fashion week. And I was in first year. And I went to see the man who was in charge. And I told him I wanted to be part of it. He said, there's no way I can be part of it because they've already done auditions and everything for that. Okay, so I don't mind if I still join rehearsals and then do this thing. I said, okay, fine, but there's no way I'm going to be on the show. So I started rehearsing with the models for that show every day. I was always the first person to actually get to rehearsals. Every day rehearse. And there was a day that everybody just told me that, okay, I should join the models to work. And I worked, and then everybody just started clapping, and he was like, I've impressed him, so he's going to put me on the show. So that's how everything started for me. What I really specialize in is digital marketing. I'm a social media strategist, and I handle a lot of brands for companies on social media. Yeah, so basically that's what I do. And I'm an entrepreneur. I've started a couple of things, and I started my own company called Headlines. Headlines is a digital and advertising agency that manage brands on social media. Social media marketing started for me because it was like a leisure. Like in my 24 hours, that's what I spend most of my time on. So I realized that this is what I spend most of my time on, so why don't I turn what I love doing actually into a business? So that's how all this began. I decided to turn this into a business and started studying how brands grow on social media. And somehow, it turned into a business for me. I started making money out of it. I grew my audience on social media to over 100,000 followers on Instagram, over 20,000 on Twitter. Like, I can't even believe the numbers that I'm even mentioning right now, but it's just a skill that I've built over time. So that's how I entered into this business. And I registered Headlines in 2014. Yes, in 2014. But I started doing some marketing some years back, like 4 years. It's been 4 years, yes. Some years back. My first pay job. I wouldn't call it a pay because it was my first pay job was very, very small. I started off by actually marketing people on my platform. So if I post a picture of you on my page, I'll take money for it. And I used to take 100 Ghana cedis for 4 pictures. So if I post 4 pictures on my personal profile to market your brand, I take 100 Ghana cedis. And I wouldn't call it a pay, but my first big pay was when I was an influencer for Stanbic Bank. I was an influencer for Stanbic Bank. And that was my first big pay. What did I do with that money? I actually invested that money into the bank. I opened a treasury bill, so that's what I used for my first big pay. Yes, I do social media marketing, digital marketing full time. Well, modeling is part time, acting is part time. And from time to time, I still go back doing my old sports. It was kind of difficult blending everything I do with my education because it's really, really time consuming. Like you have lectures and then maybe your agent has called you. We have rehearsals for this fashion show, or or maybe you are supposed to actually go and have some meeting with somebody. It was really, really difficult, and it was actually affecting my grades. Like I couldn't put the two together. So in my second year, that's when things started getting real to me because my grades actually went very low. They really went very low, and then had to pick up from second year to third year. It's really difficult, but some way somehow I managed to blend the two. If I have lectures and I'm supposed to go and do some modern thing, I'll choose my lectures over that, and maybe reschedule it for another time. If that person can't reschedule the meeting, then I can't sacrifice my lectures for that. It was really difficult for me through this journey because I don't know whether it's Ghanaian parents or African parents, but most of them don't support modeling, they don't support acting. All they want for you to do is go to school, go and learn, get good grades. But that's not the case, you understand? Like you find people who actually go study very, very big courses in school, and then they come out and then they're doing different things. They are doing business. They're not even doing what they actually pursued in school. So it was really difficult for me through this journey. My best experience so far. My best experience so far was when I was introduced as MTN Pulse ambassador. I wasn't expecting. I actually wasn't expecting it. It was a big show held in KNUST, and I was just there, and Belamundi mentioned, so can we want to hear from our MTN ambassador. She mentioned my name onto the stage. I'm not the very shy person, but I thought I could actually talk to the mic. I climbed the stage, and when I got up there, the crowd I saw, man, I just couldn't believe it. Like everything that I had to say just went back in. Like it was a great moment. It was really a great moment. That was one of my biggest achievements. My worst ever challenge. I took a while to actually think about which one is my worst. My worst ever challenge was in school. So this is how it went. Because of a lot of businesses I was following, a lot of things I was trying to do, I actually didn't write submitting. I didn't write submitting in school, but I wrote the exams, and it came in and I had failed this paper. And I asked why, and this man told me because I didn't write a MSF. It wasn't a MSF exam. I was supposed to write about one of the halls in school, and she didn't tell us it was going to be the MSF. It was one assignment, and then because I had business to do, I decided to go and do that, and then I didn't do the assignment, and she told me because of that. And it was really disgraceful for me because I didn't even know. When my friends found out that I failed the paper, they were really disappointed in me, and it was one of my really, like, I didn't know whether it was like choosing business over academics, or I don't know, but it was one of my worst moments because I was really, really disgraced because of that.